welcome back to Linda's Pantry, and today I'm going to do a post-canning chat and a taste test for you because we're going to see if these thighs hold up. The raw packed chicken thighs that I just did for you hold up against the par coat and what the difference is, because this is the roasted chicken and spicy broth. It's just like the pork that I do. The recipe is in the Ball Canning book, the all-new Ball book of canning and preserving. The roasted pork and spicy broth, it's delicious. It's got that Mexican oregano and onions, and it's phenomenal. I'm gonna make up a dish with some jasmine rice, but I'm gonna give you the taste test first and compare it. And we're gonna be using some broth that I drained off the last ugly chicken, the chicken breast that was raw packed. So you got all that delicious broth that's going in the rice. I'm not going to waste a thing, and I'll probably use some of the broth off here. I want to measure everything though, so I'm going to have this is a 1.5 cups of jasmine rice in here, and because this has some of the fat, you won't need to add any fat to it. It's just going to be delicious. I am going to add a little bit of salt in the form of chicken bouillon. That is up to you. If you do not want to do that, don't do it. I do just a little bit, just like you would salt. Not a lot, just a little bit. Okay, you guys want to come in, and I'll bring you in close, and I'll give you a side-by-side taste test. Because I really want this broth. I'm probably going to drain both of them into this chicken broth. Just add it in. It'll be fine. All right. Come on in. Okay, so I'm gonna get these other jars out of the way, and this is just the plain chicken thighs. The ones with the button top lid, if you remember, this was in the mustard broth with onions and celery. So you can see the onions floating around in there and the celery, and that just flavors it. And then that mustard back flavor, I mean, it's you drain it off and you make the best chicken salad, or it's a wonderful soup base. And so all that sediment that's kind of floating around, that little chicken snow, when you heat this up, that's gone. It disappears. All right, so I'll get these out of the way. We are just doing plain raw packed chicken thighs. We're gonna see if there's the big wow factor like it was for the chicken breast. And I got my canning funnel and my measuring cup here. I'm gonna drain it off in there. I may not need this yet, but I know my girlfriend is gonna want some of that broth, and I want this spicy broth in there, so I'm gonna add that to my rice. I need 3 cups of broth. Okay, nice seal. And I had a question in my last video, because I said I run these through the dishwasher, both the gasket and the ring, or the gasket and the lid. And they don't fly around. They just sit on top. Let's see, has this only been used once? Yeah, this is a one, I've got 1 mark on there. And I face my gaskets towards the rim of the jar with the markings, so I know how many times it's been used. And, you know, that seal is going to tell me how good it was, all that stuff. Anyways, good seal. And this has been canned for a while. So I'm just going to pour, I want to make sure I'm not giving up my onions, although it really doesn't matter. I guess it doesn't matter. I'll put those onions in too. I just may need to add a little bit more liquid. Uh-oh, piece of chicken man down. Don't want that. Okay, broth. Oops, another man down. We'll get those out for, hold on, let me get a plate. And we'll do a side-by-side taste comparison for you, okay? So let me get that out of there. And I'm the one eating this, so tasting it and showing you the texture. So 2 chunks of this will be plenty for a taste test. Okay, now we're gonna open this, and we have how many? I love these measuring cups. This is 1 1/3 cup. you're gonna get a little bit less out of here. Okay, ready? Nice seal. Okay. And this one, I don't know if you can see it. It's got 3 marks on it. 3 marks means I've used it 3 times. Next time I'll put another Sharpie mark and get it through the processing. So you can see I rotate through my stuff pretty quickly. Okay, let's get this. And this has a nice fat layer on it because I didn't trim the fat, and it's thigh meat. Oh, now we're gonna have, look at that, 2 cups, but we need 3 cups of broth. So, ooh. And I want to show you something. Okay, we're gonna pour that broth in there. I got my rice. This is my Tupperware rice cooker. I love it. It makes perfect rice every time. So this is cold broth out of the refrigerator that has fat, and I mean, I drained it off of the chicken breast. It's the good stuff. A couple of pieces of fat there. Let's see, is that 1 cup? There we go. And another cup there. Okay, and make a mess. Now we'll get a couple pieces. So when you raw pack, it kind of melds into one piece. And I cut it into pieces, but let's get another piece here. Hold on. They both smell so good. So let me get you the camera down here a little bit so you can really see the difference. Okay, can you see that? Okay, so this is the par cooked, and it's got a really firm texture. This is soft, super soft. Okay, this, just feeling it, you can tell it's a little fibrous, if that stringier. Delicious, but yes, definitely kind of stringy. On the raw packed chicken thighs, which the only time I've ever done these is with bone-in skin on, and I love it. So let's check it. Oh my gosh. No comparison. Oh my goodness, you guys. Holy cow. Are you kidding? They, again, raw pack wins. All this time I was just so against it, and now, yeah, winner, winner, chicken dinner. Okay, I'm gonna put the chicken in this rice. I'm gonna cook the rice for 5 minutes. Actually, I'll put the rice cooker on for 5 minutes, and then I will, oh look, my new tasting spoon. This is a vintage silver spoon, and my grandson polished it all up for me. We got it when we were out antiquing on our fun day. So I'm literally only gonna put like a teaspoon of bouillon just for salt. That's all it is for, is salt. I'm gonna put this in the microwave for 5 minutes on 90% power. And then after that, then I'm gonna add the chicken into it, and maybe a little extra onion, maybe a little something, something, but then I'm gonna cook it off and I'll show you the end result because it is delicious. All right, I'll be back. You want a dish? Okay, so I am ready to add what I'm gonna add. I actually am gonna add some Thrive onions and Thrive zucchini. I need some vegetables if this is gonna be my meal, right? And I added a little extra liquid, and you can always check it at the very end and see if you're getting too dry. So I'm probably gonna put another, handful, no, 2 handfuls of onions. Love the onion flavor, absolutely love it. And then on the zucchini, probably, you know, we need some of that, 2 handfuls of that. We'll say that's a half a cup of each. And they're gonna absorb the liquid, but okay. So I get to use my spoon to get in here and stir that around. I'm gonna go ahead with And I've got my microwave open. Okay, so this jar of cooked thighs, par cooked, okay? And you can break it up when it comes out of the microwave as much as you want. And this is the raw packed chicken. I absolutely am in love with this now. That's so weird. I've been missing out all these years. No wonder I didn't want to cook or can as much chicken. And soups and stuff, I didn't really care for the texture in a soup. So all the chicken is in there. And it's gonna now cook with the rice for the remainder. And we'll stir that up. Like I said, if I need more liquid, the veggies are already refreshed, but if I need to add a little bit more chicken broth, I've got it. All right. There you go. And then I'm gonna touch on something while we're on a post-canning chat. A lot of, during the Ugly Chicken Cook-Off and some of these videos that we are showing you how to use the product, we've used a spoon or a fork or a knife to get it out of the jar, and everybody says, oh, you can't do that because it'll score the jar and it'll explode in your canner. Well, that is a possibility, but as long as I've been canning, I've never had that kind of jar breakage. Every jar breakage that I've ever had has been from thermal shock. So I'm still going to do it once in a while. I try to catch myself, but hey, it's okay. It's a jar. If it does happen, you know, hopefully it doesn't. But, you know, these jars, I bounced them off concrete and they lived through it. So with stuff in them. So they're pretty tough. I think take care of them and do your best and you'll be fine. All right, let's get this back in the microwave. 15 minutes at 60% power. So I'm probably going to check it in 10 and see how I think the moisture content is. I don't want dried out rice. Okay guys, I'm going to tell you the rice cooked for 20 minutes after the first 5. And there was a lot of liquid. I don't know why. Maybe I measured wrong. We'll see when I edit. If I did, that's fine because I added another cup of zucchini and that kind of took up the difference. And so it's been sitting here for a couple minutes. You just take this lid off and we have this beautiful, look how much this makes. That's at least 4 to 6 cups of rice with chicken and zucchini. It's gonna be delicious. All right. And I do add probably an 1/8 of a cup of sour cream. This is just me. You don't have to do that. The dish is good to go the way it is. I might even add a little bit more because this is a larger batch than I usually do. Yeah, probably add just a little bit more. Second dip for another, so we'll say 1/4 of a cup. Who doesn't love sour cream? And it makes the rice absolutely creamy and delicious, and yeah, nobody's gonna dislike that. Oops, I almost got it over the edge there. Okay, after I get that all mixed in, I will put this in my new pasta bowl. I tried to find you guys these bowls and put it into the Amazon links, but I did find some really cute ones. I might order them as well. So look down below if you're looking for a cute set of pasta bowls. So let's get this down here and I'll show you what it looks like. Oh my goodness. Sorry. It's like a little bit crazy ride. Okay, so we're gonna get a serving of that, and really and truly, that's all I need. I don't need much more than that. I used to do my taste test according to my ex-husband, but since I don't have one of those anymore, I'm doing it according to me, and so you get a smaller serving. And I'm gonna top this with the little cotija cheese, only because, what? It's delicious. And you could garnish this with some cilantro, but I know you guys are dying for the taste test, so let's see how it came out. Oh, and then I got to take a picture too, so darn it. Yeah, let's get a little bit of the cheese, some of that delicious rice with the chicken, the zucchini. And Thrive, you know, I don't have any zucchini in the fridge, and I don't generally, unless it's in season, I don't buy it. Okay, or unless I grow it, and I'm not sure I'm going to grow it this year. But do you guys want to see a garden update? Let me know in the comments. Okay, we got zucchini, chicken. I did add some red pepper flakes, sorry. Oh wow, I love the salty bite of the cotija cheese. And that is phenomenal. It's creamy. It's going to be very satisfying. Yes. Okay, guys, you can have this delicious, honestly, it took less than a half hour, but you could cook your rice up in advance and add your chicken and drained chicken, and you got dinner. So a little side dish and you're good to go. Anyways, I can't tell the difference really between the raw packed, actually I can, but the par cooked definitely has a fibrous texture, if you don't mind that, which I never have, only for certain things though. Anyways, isn't that beautiful? Okay, yum. I hope you enjoyed the recipe. I hope it inspires you to get to canning your own raw packed chicken. Oh, that is the wrong one. That's the, yeah, here's chicken thighs. Do it. All right, we'll see you next time. Don't forget, if you're not a subscriber, hit subscribe down below. And you can also join my Pantry Peeps group, where I do live chats twice a month, and I have a giveaway every month. And once in a while, I'm going to throw in a giveaway just because, and or some videos just because, that won't come on here. I'm not trying to leave anybody out. My content is staying the same on YouTube for everybody to watch for free. So that's not what it's about. It's just getting that group that really interacts with me all the time, that we can actually have some quality time together. All right. We'll see you next time for another delicious recipe using our home canned chicken.